There's a house in every neighborhood with a mystery to unfold. This was one such eerie homestead with a tale yet untold. Back in the days before the plague, when life was simply seen, kids would costume up for fun and treats on Halloween. Meet the young Count Dracula and his sister Frankenbride. This was once their humble home, and if you looked inside, you'd see windowsills smeared with jam and grimy little handprints. The parlor walls served helplessly as the little monster's canvas. The house's likeness is drawn in black, and so's a family portrait. Then the garden with all its roses, prim and rightly sorted. Climbers, blazes, mothers of pearl, milkmaids and delights, with mighty birches scrawled leftmost, crude fir trees on the right. The fireplace and clock were drawn as quite a homely feature. Funny how it kinda looked something like a creature. An accurate depiction, sure, though somehow awfully impish. One might wonder why these kids weren't punished for their mischief. We might suppose their mother had her mind on other things. She spent all day sewing costumes for the naughty wildlings. They gussied up and made their rounds without a trick for treats. Then their mom tucked them in and kissed their sticky cheeks. All was calm and peaceful too, at least before the midnight hullabaloo. While her precious cherubs rested with chocolate on their faces, the cursed clock led phantom creeps with appetites unsated. Floorboards creaked. That's when she shouted,
"Get back in bed this second!"
If we don't tear her limb from limb, who will?
The children reckoned. And so they sneaked up on their mom and commenced to separation. They hacked and pulled and chopped her up to discombobulation. It was quite a bloodbath, gruesome through and through. A truly harrowing event that carried on till noon.
"Time for lunch,"
their mom would say, if she still walked the earth. But there'd be no crustless sandwiches, no milk and cookies treat, since she failed to hush the clock before its demon hour bleat.
Let's clean up and move along. This place has gotten humdrum,
the children said, and so they did, then skipped away to be someone else's problem. Weeks went by, the grass grew tall, the garden fell to waste.
What a shame,
the neighbors buzzed.
To abandon such a place.
I heard she married up,
Went to prison.
joined the mob.
Got wrapped up in a doomsday cult.
They gossiped on and on. It was a disgrace the shape the passing years left the estate in. Spiders nested, rain leaked in, the lawn had been forsaken. But this nosy townfolk could stand the sight not one decade further. They assigned the sale of it to a realtor spry with fervor. He showed up, pitched a sign, and boasted,
What a bargain!
The ad claimed quaint, rustic, fixer-upper, and other realtor jargon. But truth be told, this description was really quite remiss. Had it been an honest ad, it would have read like this. The window panes have warped, and the shutters left askew. The wallpaper's peeling, and the paint is chipping too. There are cobwebs on the ceiling, and the stairwell's black as tar. There's creaking in the attic, and the cellar door's ajar. The mantel clock's still keeping time beneath its dusty cloak. It chimes a caterwauling tune at noon and midnight stroke. The front door's off its hinges, and the porch steps are rotten. The rain gutters are clogged with dead things long forgotten. The craggy gate latch rusted shut, and the welcome sign besmirches. There's a garden around the back, between the fir trees and the birches. It's cluster-choked in thorny thickets and bereft of any rosebud. Underneath its tangled roots
is a boneyard no one knows of.
If this story had a moral, I'd put it at the end.
But it doesn't.